Welcome to my channel. Let's learn English with CNBC Market Insider. Let's get started. Stocks making the biggest moves after the bell. Rite Aid, RH, and more. KB Home. Shares of the home building company slid 3% after the company reported mixed fiscal first quarter results. KB Home reported earnings per share of $1.02 on revenue of $1.14 billion. Analysts polled by Refinitiv expected earnings per share of 92 cents on revenue of $1.21 billion. RH. The furniture retailer stock popped 8% after the company posted fourth quarter results that topped analysts' expectations. RH posted earnings per share of $5.07 on revenue of $813 million. Analysts surveyed by Refinitiv predicted earnings per share of $4.76 on revenue of $798 million. Rite Aid. Rite Aid shares plunged 16% on the news that the company cut its fiscal 2021 EBITDA. The company expects full-year EBITDA to range between $425 million and $435 million. That's down from a previous guidance of $490 million to $520 million. Rite Aid added that a weak flu season hurt its same-store sales for the previous quarter. EBITDA. Earnings before interest, taxes, and amortization. Amortization, an accounting technique used to periodically lower the book value of a loan or intangible asset over a set period of time. Stocks making the biggest moves in the pre-market: Rite Aid, Coherent, RH, Nike, and more. Rite Aid. Rite Aid expects to report a loss for its just concluded fiscal year, compared to analyst forecasts of a $125 million profit. The drugstore chain was hit by a 37% drop in sales of cold, cough, and flu-related products, as people suffered from these maladies far less due to pandemic-related lockdowns. Rite Aid shares plunged 18.6% in pre-market action. Malady, a disease. Walgreens. The drugstore operator's stock fell 2% in the pre-market, possibly in sympathy with Rite Aid. Deutsche Bank also labeled the stock a catalyst call by Idea, noting short-term issues but saying the COVID vaccine could provide a positive opportunity for Walgreens in both the near and longer term. Darden Restaurants. The parent of Olive Garden and other restaurant chains reported quarterly earnings of 98 cents per share, well above the consensus estimate of 69 cents a share. Revenue beat estimates as well, and although same-restaurant sales tumbled 26.7% from a year ago, that was a smaller drop than the 31.2% anticipated by analysts polled by FactSet. Darden shares rose 4.2% in pre-market trading. Coherent. Coherent accepted a takeover proposal by optical components maker II-VI, ending a long bidding battle between II-VI and optical fiber company Lumentum. Coherent, a provider of lasers and related technology, approved a bid of $220 per share in cash and 0.9126 shares for each Coherent share, and will pay Lumentum a breakup fee of $217.6 million. II-VI tumbled 8% while Lumentum jumped 7.2% in the pre-market. Nike. Nike is the target of criticism on Chinese social media for a statement in which the athletic footwear and apparel maker said it was concerned about reports of forced labor in Xinjiang. Nike also said it does not source products from the region. The shares fell 4.5% in pre-market trading. Vocabulary: EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, and amortization. Amortization, an accounting technique used to periodically lower the book value of a loan or intangible asset over a set period of time. Malady, a disease.